All right, so let's have a look at how the interface of WhatChimp actually looks like. Okay, so the very first one, we have the onboarding guide, and when you click on it, it's going directly to YouTube to go and watch. Okay, it takes you to the WhatChimp interface where um, WhatChimp founder actually talks about how to get started with it. Okay, it's about, let's say it's about 11 minutes going to walk you through how to actually get to understand, how WhatChimp actually works and everything. So that is just there. Now the dashboard actually shows you how your business is growing in terms of how many people are coming in, and so forth and so forth. If you have been sending broadcast message, all the information will be here as you can see. And at the same time, you can also get to watch tutorial videos in any language of your choice. So you can click on the English to watch any tutorials around WhatChimp. Okay, so you can go ahead, watch all the videos there to be able to understand it on WhatChimp YouTube page. That's something you can be doing over here. You see, we spend so much time watching here. If you don't want to go through all this stress, you want me to set it up for you with ease, I can do that for you. Just get in touch with us. Okay, over here is where you connect your WhatsApp. You click on this side and then you connect your WhatsApp account over here. You can also we get to have something called a bot manager, and that's where you can create bots. Okay, so you can create a bot when someone comes to you. Let me show you something real quick, how bot actually works. So I'll go to the AI agent and I'm going to change this from all enquiries to as a fallback. Okay, and I'm going to save this. And now I'm going to go into our WhatsApp here. I'm going to send hello. So previously, what was responding to us was our AI agent, which is something like ChatGPT or DeepSeek or Claude, right? What you are seeing here currently is a bot in action. So a bot is designed to just respond to the user's query. So if we say, okay, if you see hello, then send this. If it's if the user says something like, hi, I want you to send this. Okay, that is what it means. So if it is sending hello, I want you to send this, and then it goes ahead to send book a clarity call, request a code. For businesses in, let's say, the Airbnb, you need a bot. You don't need an AI agent to be responding to a long messages. Okay, if you are a coach who wants to be offering advices to your client, you can be using this. So you can be using the AI agent, but for companies where they want things to be more structured, a bot will be useful. Okay, you don't want the conversation to be so long. They can go ahead and use the bot. So you can click on book clarity call, and then the system knows someone will send a book clarity call, so it goes ahead to say, based on this query, we've given it the time that it should respond to. So then, if it is 3 seconds, it's going to use 3 seconds to send this to you. If it is request a quote, it's going to send a quote form so that you can fill it. If it's about pricing and services, then it is going to send the pricing and services that we have at Credit Premier Network to the user. That is what the bot is about. I actually want to say sorry for the chicken, all of that. Okay, I have nothing to do. I've been trying to record this section for you guys, but anytime as I start, it kind of look like they will just be behind here and they will be making noise. So bear with me on that. All right. So that's what the chatbot is about. That's what the bot is about. But the moment I activate AI agent for all queries, that means that we are saying that, okay, for anything that comes in, whether it's hello, whatever, it has been trained to just respond with ease. And the Credit Premier Network is a marketing agency. So then, if it's a marketing agency, we have to be, should be able to respond to a lot of messages and confusion coming in. That's why we've just turned on for all inquiries. Now the AI agent, as you can see here, you can activate it, and then that will be able to you can train the AI agent and to respond to everything that is coming in. And as you can see, we have restricted topics that you cannot really, answer on. So if you go and talk about sex and murder and crime, it will just, wouldn't really continue the conversation or let you know that that is not what we offer, and so forth and so forth. Now, the broadcast campaign is where you can be able to design, a campaign, and then it's like a broadcast message. Usually, if you want to send a broadcast message on WhatsApp, you go ahead and broadcast message to everyone, right? Sometimes the opening rate is really slow. You can create your broadcast campaign, and then once you create them, you're going to see them over here. Now, when it comes to, let me share a little bit about the broadcast campaign. So when you click on broadcasting, when you go to the broadcast, you can see that we've already created some over here where we want people to opt into our marketing messages, right? And we sent to almost 20 people, 18 got delivered, and 15 out of the 18 got opened. Do you see? So it tells you how good this or how effective the broadcast campaign actually works. If you send broadcast messages to people on your contact list, most of the time they just notice that it's a broadcast message, they won't mind you. But most broadcast messages that we send actually look so different that it's likely you're going to open it. This is because usually you're likely to see a button which you can click, and take an action. It's not just a normal broadcast message that people send out there. That's what the broadcast message is about. So let's go back to the bot manager over here, and we have the chat widget. So far we don't have any chat widget, but you can create a chat widget where when a client comes in inside your chat, you can just send it to them right away. You can also create something like sequences. You can create sequences. This means if a client comes into your DM, you can create sequences where after a certain period the message should continue. So let's say if you want to interact with this client about their business, they come and ask, hello, I want help with my business, and the conversation ends there. At some point you can activate this sequence so that the conversation will continue from there. It's basically like a sequence, a sequence of messages you want to continue with this particular client. And we have the input flow. The input flow is more or less like you expect the client to say something. Let me show this to you so you get to see it well. So here what you are saying is that if the person sends something like, do you run ad for business, there's so many ways people are going to say this. So we have designed it in a way that when someone comes in and they want to make an inquiry about digital marketing, so let's turn this to fallback, and we are going to activate the bot. So the input flow is that when someone sends this message, we want this input flow, we want this flow to be having. So if you say this, I will say this. If you don't answer this, then I'm not going to continue the conversation. So it's basically like an input flow for digital marketing. So let's go ahead and send something like, do you run ads? Now we expect that there will be a flow of conversation because the bot has noticed this message. Create a paid ads done right is the fastest way to get. So now you see it says, do you run ads? And we said, if someone sends, do you run ads, we want this message to be delivered to them. So now I'll go and choose an option, say Facebook, and then it knows that either someone is going to send Facebook, or either someone is going to send something like let me click on the options again, Facebook and IG or Google Ads. So it's not, this will be a trigger message, a trigger message. Now the moment I click on Facebook, it's supposed to send this, and it ends there. It's just the input flow. So we want you to send this, and I will send this to you. That's what it has been structured. So that's what the input flow is about. You just have to train your AI bot to be able to respond to that. Okay, we also have thank you flow. So if someone says thank you, let me show you here. If someone says thank you, it has a way that it's going to respond to. Because we said, okay, if someone says thank you, you should say you're welcome, okay, with the user's name. Okay, it is always a pleasure serving you. Remember, we are here to save you whenever you need. If I say okay, we know that someone is likely to say okay, so then it's going to respond. Is there anything else we can help you with today? If you click on no, then it's going to have another thing to say to you, right? So that is what the input flow is about. Now we have also the WhatsApp flows too as well. Honestly speaking, I haven't really tried the WhatsApp flow, but there's actually a video here that can help you to understand it. But the WhatsApp flow is not really different from the input flow. What this basically, how it works is that it's like the WhatsApp flows happen also directly inside WhatsApp to collect information. Okay, so instead of sending a person outside WhatsApp, within WhatsApp, they are just collecting some information within WhatsApp. And then we have the message template. If you want to send a broadcast message, you need to create a message first. So look at most of the message that we've been sending is what? Marketing messages. And let me show you a real quick one by clicking on the Omni channel. So this is the inbox. And okay, so this is the inbox, and I'm going to clear this from here. These are the messages that we sent. So these are the messages that we sent out there, asking people to opt in into our marketing WhatsApp messages, right? So this message that we are sending out there, before this can actually go in, then we need to have a message created under the marketing category for it to be approved. Once it's been approved, then we go ahead and send a broadcast message to them. You can also integrate your Shopify, and you can integrate your Shopify account into it. So whenever someone places an order on Shopify, they get automated message on WhatsApp, and so forth and so forth. We have the outbound web hook. So these are more for the developers. Okay, if you want to create any web hook for any third party, you can do that. Sorry. We also have action buttons. So let's say if someone says something like resubscribe, there's something that is going to happen. If someone says chat with human, chat with bot, and so forth and so forth, there's something that is what going to happen. So if someone says something like chat with human, this is like an action button that has already been created. So, and it is designed by WhatChimp by themselves. You can change it, you can alter it, and quickly someone just steps in and begins to have a conversation with you, okay, or with your client. Now, when it comes to the broadcast, when you're sending broadcast message, okay. So when it comes to the broadcast, if you're sending broadcast messages, all the broadcasting messages that you send out there will be shown here. So you can see there's one pending, and the other one too pending over here, which have all been scheduled ahead. So let's say you are about to do promotion, you want to send a promotion to them, you can use this broadcast, the broadcasting to do so. And then the Omni channel inbox is where you get to respond to all the messages that are coming in, unlimited messages. You can send messages and respond to them. I'll intentionally take one section of this video and walk you through how you can actually use or understand the interface of the Omni channel, right? But here today, the section is more about you getting to understand the interface of WhatChimp. Okay. And this is where if you want to run a WhatsApp ad, you connect your Meta account and can easily run Meta ads directly inside your WhatChimp. And then this is the webhook webflow. If you want to create a webhook with any third party, you can easily do so. All right. And this is where the e-commerce catalog also comes in. If you have an e-commerce catalog, then you can integrate your catalog over here. So I can actually see the product that are inside my Meta portfolio over here. If I synchronize the product, okay, let me see. Let me select all of them and synchronize it, and you see all the images for this product will be shown here. Right, seems it's not loading for now, but let me see again. It should show the pictures here. Alright, but basically if you integrate your catalog product, this is where they are going to show. Okay, yeah. And then if you set an appointment directly inside WhatsApp, all the appointments will be here. You can set an appointment directly inside WhatsApp, so the users can book an appointment directly inside WhatsApp. That's what WhatChimp can also do for you. And there's currently a new one that has been introduced, which is called WhatChimp, where you can actually automate your your LinkedIn leads that are coming in. So far we haven't tried that yet, so I can't speak more on that. Also note that some of the features here might not be available to you if you sign up on the basic. Okay, we are on the pro version, so you can get to integrate Facebook, the AI bot into Facebook. Any comment that comes on Facebook will be responded to. The same thing with what Instagram as well, and then your website too as well. And then in terms of the settings and integration, here is just security. In terms of email, if you have any third-party email you want to integrate, you can do that. The same thing with SMS, you can do so. You can integrate autoresponders to it as well. And then if you want to integrate Shopify or even WooCommerce, okay, you can also do that. You have a website, you want to bring all your product into WhatChimp, you can do so. This is where you get to train your AI. This is where you get to train your AI. So what you see here is our secret key for DeepSeek, which you've already paid for it. It's like you have to pay for the API for the AI chatbot. If you haven't paid, the AI chatbot wouldn't work. All you have to do is use the bot reply. Okay. And then that's where you can get to train your AI. So you could see if training AI, you can train your AI on frequent asked questions, URLs, and other files like PDF and so forth and so forth. So when you click here, you can just send a raw text to it. You can see we've trained our AI over here to be able to respond to all the queries that are coming in. You can update it as time goes on. Okay, you can even add more AI to it. So for specific purpose and specific service that you render, you can train the AI on to be responding to clients on it. That's so good, right? Because let's say if you are serving people when it comes to marketing, you want the AI to respond to strictly to marketing. If you want one for graphic design, you want it to respond to graphic design service only. Okay, and that is what the AI will be doing. And then this is Google integration. You get to integrate your Google account over here and have access to Google Sheets being integrated into your WhatChimp as well. You get to have user permission. So let's say if you want to add any of your team members, you can create permission for them, what they can have access to and what they cannot have access to. And they can, when they have access to your inbox, you can let them see contacts, numbers, and they can send them to see contact numbers and so forth and so forth. And that's where you get to manage the user. It's like a user manager where if you have users, they can manage them over here. So if you don't have any user, and in terms of the add-on manager, if you want to add any add-on, any third party, you get to do so. All right. So far, we don't have access to this. So this is what you need to know about the WhatChimp interface. This is what you need to know about the WhatChimp interface. Okay. Let me click on WhatChimp and go back to it. So this video has less than almost 20 minutes. I'm going to end here. When you click here, you get to see all your account, security, upgrade, API, and all of that over here. So you can actually edit most of your information over here, delete your account, and so forth and so forth. I hope this is very clear, and we can get started with how you can automate your WhatsApp account.